Hello, hello, beautiful people of this here internet. I hope we are all doing well. We have ventured into 421, so 420 is over. Celebrating doesn't have to end though. um, so hi. We are gonna do something a little different. We're gonna use we're gonna get messages, but we're gonna use the Astro dice and the divining dice to get messages, and then we'll use tarot and an oracle deck. So this might be a little loud, excuse the noise. Okay, so we have number two with the divining dice, which is over here. It says willpower and control, crown. So someone could be getting a crown. Oh, wow. 2, 2, and then 3, 3. Interesting. 33 and 22 is significant. 32 or 23 is significant. 5, 5 could be significant. 4, 6 could be significant, or 64. So willpower and control. With the crown, that is one's thoughts. They're not, I wouldn't say controlling your intuition, but maybe controlling your powers or your gifts. Maybe someone is trying to control your powers or your gifts. Because here with the divining dice, we have the 2. And then we have 2 here. 2 is the second house, which is ruled by Taurus. And the planets are Venus and Jupiter. The second house deals with possessions, money, house of value, material, physical condition, taste, smell, sound, contact, sights, values, personal finances. This is seeking security through the material world, one's self-worth, lending, borrowing, and material desires. So willpower and control. Is someone trying to take your crown, or trying to control your crown? Trying to control something in your material world? If someone is trying to control the things that you taste, smell, sound, contact, see, that's like control. That's like a total control of one's body, of oneself. I don't want to brag, but I'll be the best you've ever had. So this could be someone you've dealt with in an intimate relationship. This could also be just someone in your life who believes they are the best thing since sliced bread. And maybe this person is trying to control, they're trying to control your will to taste, smell, see, feel, your personal finances. Third house is Gemini. We have 2 3s here. So Gemini deals with Mercury energy. Mercury deals with communication and intellect. Someone's trying to control your intellect, or maybe they want to have a communication. See, it all sounds like someone who wants to control your mind. This house of intelligence, mind, intellect, learning, communication skills. Analyzing problems, perceiving information. They want to control the way you perceive information, the way you speak, the way you conduct research. You're very intelligent. So, and this is heavy energy. 2s and 3s. The 3 on this divining dice board says compass, intuition, and direction. Someone is trying to control your direction. We have Mars out here, and we have Venus and Jupiter. Mars is action. Venus is love. And Jupiter is luck. They want to control you. They want to take actions to control your love, to control your luck, to control the things in your life that bring you happiness. They want to control your self-worth. They don't want you to feel worthy of anything. I see 11 and 11 here. 11, 11. I also see 2 here with the 2 on the top. 11 is the house of friends. This is a group of friends that are doing this to you, or a community of people. The house of friends is friendships, groups, idealism, hope, relationship to the collective, a tribe, a community, wishes, charity, earned wealth, groups we belong to. This could be someone's adopted adopted children or stepchildren. Someone could have stepchildren that they've adopted. This could deal with someone's 4th child, humanitarian work, financial donations, area where you might want to help create change. Someone wants to control you because you create change. Because you have this way of seeing the world. You wish for things to be better for people. That's the star energy, ruled by Aquarius, Uranus, and Saturn. Saturn is all about structure. Structure with the Mars energy with Aries with act. You're structured. Maybe you're ruled by ruled by Saturn. So we have 1111, some type of community or friendship, some type of group. 22, who are trying to change something with regards to your 2nd house, your self-worth, your value. They're trying to control something. Maybe through some type of spiritual means, psychologically. Because I see 2 here and 2 here, so 2 is very prevalent. And 1 here and 1 here. Ones talk about, that's the 1st house. Your self-image, how you're perceived, how people see you. I don't want to look at all the numbers on the divining dice, but we have the 2 here. So 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2 could be significant. 22, just 2 in general. 5 is here. It could be some type of conflict. Oh my God, 5 on this divining dice board is the star, hope and faith. Someone is trying to control. I was going to say your wishes, but it feels like they just want to control you. And it's ironic how the 2s fell together and these 3s fell together. Let's get some tarot. So I did say Gemini, Aries, and Aquarius is significant. A community of people. Something about changing, trying to control you. Something about good news could be significant. 24, 42. Maybe someone is trying to control some good news that is coming to you. And CCS could be significant. Sweetheart, pure unconditional love, beloved. With blessing. Someone is trying to control a blessing that is coming to you. Look, 23. 2233. Blessings, fulfillment, well-being, enlightenment. And 21 breaks down to 3. Someone is trying to communicate or trying to control something to do with maybe the way you're seen. I'm going to bring this out because I think that's dope. So there's communication about a blessing, about a sweetheart or a relationship, a family. This person here has a sonogram picture, a child. Something about a child is significant. Trying to control a child. This could be like a family trying to control, very much involved in their child or whatever child has come from their family. Because it could be like cousins and aunts and uncles and grandparents, just not mom and dad, sisters and brothers who have some type of control over somebody. And this person, the red, number 2, it said willpower and control. Someone's trying to control a feminine energy, trying to control a pregnancy, or trying to control, maybe they're trying to get someone to terminate a pregnancy. Or just want to take control after a baby is born. Putting a lot of input into what you should do and shouldn't do and making you feel as if you're incompetent. But someone is definitely trying to control a blessing in your life. Like, it looks like your life is a blessing. We saw good luck. Look at this at the bottom, ominous. We saw good luck as the first card when I pulled this deck out. And we have blessings and sweetheart. So that's good shit that is coming. That's stuff that we should be happy about. And someone is trying to control your happiness. Ominous at the bottom. Cautiousness, sign, insidious. This picture is a shattered, broken family. It gives me 10 of Pentacles in the reverse energy. A corrupt family unit. A shameful secrets. Maybe someone is trying to control, maybe you are talking about family secrets. Secrets in your own family. Secrets in someone else's family. In the community, we had 1111. Secrets could deal with someone's something personal to them, their individuality. Someone could be a part of the LGBT community. That is a secret that maybe someone wants to keep in this community. Or the community could be that someone doesn't want the community to know something. They don't want the community to know something about real estate or wealth. Some type of investment. This is number 770. There could be a lot of endings happening, a lot of closures. 7. A mega project. Something about a mega project you think is a big undertaking. That's like mega. It's not just a regular project. Oh, we're going to paint the living room. No, let's paint every room in the house. A mega project. Someone created something really big. 7 people, 7 years, 7 days, 7 months. 7 is significant. With real estate and communication, whenever I get cards that deal with this type of stuff, if there's some funny business going on, it takes a lot of people for this funny business to be able to flow, to progress. Perseverance at the bottom, which is number 7. Challenge, endurance, resolution. So 7 people possibly persevered. There was this challenge. They ran this race. Some type of real resolution with regard to real estate. We'll put that out there. Oh, look, with a death. This could deal with communication with regard to an inheritance, willpower, control, willpower, a will, power of attorney, a will. Someone could be trying to control something with regard to paperwork or research with regard to a will or some type of real estate. This communication has to do with this blessing, the sweetheart, a death, 79. 79 breaks down to 16, right? Yes, 16, that breaks down to 7. 16 breaks down to 7. Endless harm and something that was inevitable, something that was bound to happen because of someone's intuition, their compass. Number 3, their intuition, their direction, their inner compass. 7s, I told you I've been seeing 7. 777 is significant, or 77 is significant. This is 77. I forgot what I was about to say. Something about a death could be significant. Gemini energy, paperwork, information. And yo soltero no fiata, a home or some type of property. I guess this could be a married couple. This person here is getting a blessing. This is the person on the side of the blessing with the 23. What else do we have? A loss, bereavement, sorrow, damage. That's number 13, breaks down to 4. So there was a loss. We saw death come out. Someone is homeless, failure, poor. That's 53. Still like the numbers, just so that there's a pattern. This is number 4, and there's 40 in between the 2 of these. Four and 8. So, communication. Both 3s are here. Communication. About a number 5. About a star. About someone's faith. About someone's hope. This communication has something to do with a bereavement or some type of damage that someone was trying to cause to you. And the failure, something didn't work. There's 40 in between this. 4 people, the number 40 could be significant. 4 closures, like 4 attempts that didn't work out. If this has to do with some type of real estate or some type of insurance with regard to a home or property, someone could be getting put out of somewhere. At the bottom, we have hesitation. Number 2. 2. Decision, confusion, worry. Someone is trying to control you because of some type of worry. With regard to the 2nd house, house of value, someone is worried about you gaining some type of value. They're worried about the value that you possess. They want to break you down. They want you to show them kindness, or do they want to break you down and then give you their hand as if they're helping you back up? This would be someone who would try to get you to lose your house. Some backhanded stuff. And then when you lose your house, this person would buy it and then come to you and say, hey, I can sell this back to you, but like, I need a favor. I need you to do something for me. I'll offer you this aid to take you out of this situation because I know you have a family and you need somewhere for them to live, but I could hook you up if you could hook me up. This person is worried because they can't control you. They can't control your mind or the way you think. It's as if someone is trying to predict moves that you would make, but you're unpredictable. You're a wild card. What else do we have? Ominous is coming back out. 82. With Marinette at the bottom. Dictatorship. Trying to control you by insidious means. Scrupulous. This could be someone in your family. Or someone trying to destroy your family. Again, trying to control you. Trying to take a win away from you. With good news coming right back out. Trying to take a win away from you. Trying to take some type of success or victory away. And when I look at these dice, I see this 2 and this 4 here. And this is 42 right here. This communication about this good news, it's like, it's not in the forefront. But I see 1-1 as well right here, which means there's new beginnings coming. Like someone can't stop your new beginning. They can't stop your forward movement. But they wanted to. Oh, look. This good news has to do with this death. Something that was inevitable. Number 7. About this challenge that a resolution is coming to with regard to this real estate. 10. Triumph. And this was in reverse. This is 82, which is 10. Someone tried to do some shady shit and tried to stop something that they couldn't stop. It's coming through anyway. It's yours to have. Pulling the strings. This is 6-6. 42 and 15 both equal 6. You're uncontrollable. You're uncontrollable. What else do we have? Say something, I'm kidding. Now there's protest. So if this has to do with a court case, this is someone trying to fight tooth and nail in order for you not to get something. They couldn't manipulate you. Maybe this is someone trying to manipulate the court system with indulgence, interaction, joy, friendliness. I will put that here. So there are 3 people, or at least 3 people who are protesting. And I said it takes more than one person to make something happen. There are at least 3 people, maybe 5, maybe 7 or 8 that are protesting something. We have inadequacy, sue, and attention. Someone could be trying to sue with regard to a home. That question why with Jadakiss. And 47, that's 11. These people are trying to manifest some type of interaction with you. To communicate something, to try to control you. to maybe try to sway your willpower with underneath strategy, planning, prediction, mind reading. You can't be read because you're, like I said, you're a wild card. Why do you have to hit that roar? Why did... Nothing. All right, 2 more. Stubbornness. Look, 77 coming out again. Someone was stubborn with regard to this real estate, with regard to this friendship. Maybe someone was telling someone, hey, this is not going to work out. It's not hitting the way it's supposed to. And someone's like, I don't want to hear it. Or someone could have just, whatever they did is now left them in a place of sorrow and loss. I was thinking about, what is that? Leave the light on. Is that like Motel 8, Motel 6 or something like that? And there was listening to a reader earlier, and she was, what was it? Someone was trying to, something about the gas on, leave the gas on, the electricity on. Like someone was trying to do something to disturb your peace, basically. And when she said that, it made me think about the other day where I looked up on my phone. I was like, what does that leave the lights on? So I looked it up and it was like Motel 6, I believe. So today, before I started the reading, I was thinking about someone who was living in a hotel, leaving the lights on is significant. The number 7 is very significant. So July could be significant as well. So look at the with death coming back out and curse underneath it, which is 40. The 40 in between these two here. There's a difference of 40. The difference is this curse, this hate, this misfortune that someone is getting because of some shady shit that they were doing. There's communication about this. Intellect. Something is being seen. Something could be significant about Mercury retrograde that just passed. Something could also be significant about Gemini or Virgo, Taurus, Libra. I'm going to take this out too because that is crazy. The difference between this is this curse. So someone did something with regard to a loss, a will, or an inheritance. And now they curse themselves. Now they're misfortune and they're out in the cold. They're homeless right now. Death is right here. And someone was like, I don't want to hear it. And there's another, the 16, that breaks down the 7. All these 7s. I keep seeing all these 7s. At the bottom, now we have sneak peek, curiosity, stalking. Someone wants to see something. They know that something is over. 81 breaks down to 9. 9s talk about closures, wrapping shit up. Things are about to end. And someone wants to see if there's some type of awakening or something was rejected. Something, whatever someone did is being rejected. Whatever like mind games they were trying to play, whether they were trying to control, if they weren't trying to control your mind, which people do in ways of trying to make you feel a certain way, saying things to you, or doing a lot of talking and gossiping about you behind your back. Like every chance they get, they'll bring your name up to someone just to talk ill about you. Those type of things could turn into people not wanting to be around you or speaking to you a certain way or treating you a certain way, interacting with you differently. And that may bring you some type of uncomfortability or pain, making you feel uncomfortable, making you feel isolated. It could be as simple as that. It could be some type of spiritual stuff too. with this curse and death. It seems kind of, you know, people getting together, indulging in indulgence in itself sounds very taboo almost, especially with these cards around. We'll get a few tarot cards. I don't want to do too many because I'm going to do the alphabet. Something for wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups. Something someone did in secret with the High Priestess to gain something that they wanted, something that they felt like they deserved. Sun energy and the High Priestess. Exposure. There's exposure now coming to these secrets. The number 2. High Priestess is number 2. The Sun is number 10. Well, it's 19, and it breaks down to 10. Then we have 19 out here. Triumph is 19. The Sun. Exposure is coming to the secret, which is bringing about some type of success, a victory that someone was trying to take away from someone. This came out in reverse, but that's not the case. There are messages about some secrets. Communication, information, research. Someone is gaining some type of knowledge. Tell me about ominous. Three of Pentacles. 3 people, I can't. 3 people working together to cause you a lack of success. These 3 people here, there are 3 people in this picture here. 3 people will work together either at a job or just worked very much. They worked very hard together worked hard together to stop something from working out for you with the 2 of Wands at the bottom. Trying to take away your choice, the choice that will make you happy. 2 of Wands for me is choosing something that makes you smile. It makes you feel good. It could be that you have the choice between a job that you go make $250,000 a year. You have to work 65 to 80 hours a week though. No, let's say not 80. Let's say 65 to 70 hours a week you would have to work. Or you can get a job that is $80,000 and it just barely pays the bills, but you budget right, you could, cut the fat here or there. You could stay home more and spend more time with your people, your kids, yourself. Like you could maybe, if you can't afford to travel, maybe you could take road trips because you have a car. But it gives you more time to enjoy life. So you would choose, most people would probably choose the $250,000 a year. But this person whose heart's desire is to spend more time with their kids, or to travel, or to be with their spouse, or to just enjoy life and not feel like a slave, this person says, you know what, I'm going to choose the 80,000. That's the choice that makes them the most happiest. Someone wanted to take away someone's most happiest choice. They wanted to leave them with the crumbs that they wouldn't choose. And it's not, this is no disrespect to anyone else, but that's crumbs to this person because they don't want that lifestyle. It's not something they desire. So you take away what they desire and they're left with a second best. So these people work together to take away your blessing, to take away your happiness, possibly children, just success. They wanted you to be miserable. Oh, my Sage. I really like this one. Oh. Okay. Tell me about protest. Six of Pentacles. Protest is 51, which is 6. Someone, this is a sharing energy, reciprocity. Someone wants to protest you getting something. They want to stop this with the Two of Swords. So someone could be like prolonging court cases or prolonging paying you money that they owe you. Maybe there's some type of settlement and you're supposed to get a check and someone is like dragging their feet. Or if, like, say this was a divorce, someone is taking their time from signing the paperwork because they don't want you to be happy in the house. They don't want you to have a good time with, they don't want you to have happiness. They want you to be miserable, at a loss. Which is sad because now this is where this person is finding themselves. They tried so hard with this perseverance energy to make something happen that only set them back. They went at the 7 and brought them back to the 6. Now it brought them back to having to share, to having to give you whatever belongs to you. Tell me about, there's a lot over here. Damn, tell me about stubbornness. 3 of Swords. This is in reverse too. It's like someone doesn't want to, they don't want to take the hit. The Magician with the 8 of Cups, with the Devil card, with the 5, this here is this card right here. Homelessness, failure, not being able to pay your bills, trying to hold on and penny pinch because you can't afford things. Not the things that you were able to afford before. So this person is stubborn. They don't want to accept this loss. They don't want to accept that this, it's almost like going into shock. Not for this person, they're not in shock, but it's almost like going into shock because if I don't say it, then it's not true. The judge, excuse me, ma'am, you have to move out by April 31st. Wait, 30 days has September, April, June, and November. You have to move out by April 30th. And this person hears this and they get the paperwork that says they have to go, but it's like, no, I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting that I'm at a loss, that I'm at a failure right now. The number 3. 5313. And the Magician. Someone is trying to either manipulate a situation or they're in this situation because of some type of manipulation that they were involved in. With the Devil here, that's low vibrational energy. Tell me about homeless. Falling over here with 5 of Wands. This is in reverse. So this is conflict upright. This is someone who's trying to cause you conflict, but it did not work. This conflict now is between these people here. These 3 people here. These 3 people here could be homeless. 3 and 3. 3 people work together. 3 people are homeless. Or 3 people are cursed or having some type of loss because of what they participated in. There's conflict though. It's in reverse. It's like something is up in the air. I don't know why it gave me the energy of Peter when he has that conflict. Was it Peter? Yeah, it's Peter that had the fight with the chicken. And every time he saw the chicken on the street, it was on. That's what this gives me. The conflict between this felt over here with these 3 people that work together. They're not working together, so the conflict is split apart, but it's on site. The 4 of Cups is on site. Any opportunity I get. Tell me about loss. Page of Cups. A message. Look, Three of Cups at the bottom. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords. This loss has to do with these three people who worked, at least three people who worked together on this real estate inheritance scheme are now losing. And this Page of Cups, this fish talks about abundance. Someone is losing some type of abundance. A home, money. It could have to do with a child as well. The Page of Cups. A baby is born healthy and strong. Someone's child is significant. Someone could be losing a child. Whether, oh, I hope not. Oh my God. Oh, wow. This is a child energy. Then we have a loss with bereavement. Then we have death here. I don't wish that on anybody. Something about this contract. Look, this is my contract card. This has to deal with paperwork, legal things that you have to sign. These three people here dealt with some type of documents to gain some type of happiness, but now this is the sun is exposed. People are seeing, peeking, glancing. There's the Gemini energy with seeing. Oh, this is third house though, because Mercury deals with the sixth house as well, which is Virgo. And Virgo deals with your 3D life, your tangible, your home, your job, your health. Someone's health could be significant. Tell me about curse. Someone's future is cursed. Seven of Pentacles, rethinking your actions. This is someone looking back at all of this and wondering, what the fuck was I doing? What the fuck was I doing? Your dreams, it says your dreams are reality. If your dreams are reality at this point, the dreams are nightmares. And your nightmares are reality. Your future is cursed. Misfortune with future. Three of Wands is... Two of Wands we talked about, making the choice that makes you the fucking happiest. You make that choice, and now you're at this Three of Wands awaiting these results. This shit is beautiful. Somebody made a choice that cursed their future. Could have cursed the future of their offspring. Oh my God. And it's the number 3. Another 3. We've seen all 3 threes. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Healthy and strong. Tell me about death. Tell me about death. This deals with a family. This 10 of Pentacles is typically family out like in a courtyard in front of the house. They're chilling. This looks like people hiding secrets. Or people trying to, this could be someone's outside view, a third person view, and someone trying to view your secrets. But 10 of Pentacles is family legacy. I think we talked about shameful family secrets in the beginning. So there's an end to the Four of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles and this 9 of Pentacles equals the 10 that is here at the bottom. So there is an end to someone's freedom. This is... Usually the 4 swords, there's 3 swords on the wall and 1 sword underneath, laying underneath the person on the bed. So it gives me the idea that someone is dealing with some type of pain. The 3 swords on the wall and the sword laying underneath is them trying to reconcile with truth. when this is all here with the 4 swords in the air, it almost gives like someone has already come to terms with their truth. Like they're not in pain anymore. They are turning their pain into power, so to say. But there's an end to that. There's an end to someone's healing, to someone's ability to sleep good at night. There's an end to someone's freedom. 9 of Pentacles always reminds me of freedom. It's an energy of independence. Someone who's responsible. They take care of the bills. They don't depend on anyone else. You can count on them if you need them. If they say they're going to help, they're going to help. Someone who's hardworking, about being, I want to say their best selves, but just working towards. This is someone who works as an intern, but will someday be a CEO of a company or something. This is someone with a lot of potential, and with being able to have that potential, having this good work ethic, being able to make this money, it allows you freedom to move about more so than someone who is on a fixed budget. Someone who's making $250 a year would have a lot of freedom as opposed to someone who is only making $80. It just allows you to move differently. So someone's movement, there's an end to that. And this Knight of Pentacles, this is like an energy that is slow moving. So there's an end to slow moving energy. Things are going to start to pick up and act rather quickly. This could disrupt someone's home. Look, this 3 of goddamn cups. All the 3s are out here. And again with this contract. This is going to disrupt someone's home. This real estate. The reason why someone didn't want to share. They're protesting to share. Because they don't want to give you your just desserts. They don't want to give you what is owed to you. Having to deal with a King of Cups and something from the past. Possibly this relationship. Childhood sweethearts, possibly. This King of Cups is someone who loves deeply. They may not know how to express themselves. Well, the King of Cups upright would be able to express themselves. They are just not like overly emotional to me. Or they could be. They just know when to turn that off, when it's necessary. Someone who isn't emotionally intelligent would be someone who wouldn't know how to express themselves very clearly at all. Okay. We're going to get some of these. Doce vera, piqueros y nachise, totianas. Piqueras. Letters. We're going to get some of the letters. Sometimes me and my guys just talk to each other. It's kind of crazy. Death. Look. Death at the bottom. Someone's going to lose a lot. 7 of Swords. Because of some stealing. Some underhanded things that they were doing. Some ominous things. A family. A group. At least a group of 3. At least a group of 3. And this communication. There could be a lot of talk about that. A lot of talk. I mean, there could be like a lot of gossip. It could be that this has happened in the past and now this gossip has to do with people talking about it. Talking about this person's stubbornness and your calmness. Your inner peace. All right. Oh my God. Excuse me. What are we listening to? Boyfriend number 2. Pleasure P. Pleasure P. Boyfriend on the side. Something about an L. The letter L. Someone took. Did you just see that 7? Stop playing. The number 7 is significant. The letter M could be significant. 7LM. Minor league is significant. Baseball. 7th inning could be significant. 7th month, July. Mira, sotto che ti sforzatiano e c'è stato tutto no tiara federa o cerofone. 777. The inner strength, release all fear, be strong at heart and look forward to the future with excitement. I just added these cards last night. Yesterday. I just added, and it's like only 9 of them or 10. But 777. With Z, something is over. Release all fear, be strong at heart, and look forward to the future with excitement because something is over. The letter M again is significant. Look at that, miras. Josephiano aqui. Pequeno fosse. All right, let's see what we get with these. Esse aqui. Pequeno fosse anocheras. So we have 111. The intuition encourages you to keep following your spirit. You are on the right path. Just listen to your gut and your heart. Again, something about heart. All right. We have pride. Pride next to intuition. Pride is low vibration of 175. Ugh. Maybe someone who is in their pride needs to start following their intuition. Because it says encourages you to keep following your intuition. But it says keep following. Someone in their pride is not following their intuition. They're following their ego. They do the things that make them feel good. They buy things. They take things. They use people. There's an end coming to that. Someone's prideful energy. Search and Rescue by Drake is on. A Scorpio is significant, or Scorpio season is significant. Protection. Someone is needing protection from a Scorpio, or Scorpio is getting some type of protection. The number 5. 5 is conflict. Someone is protected from some type of conflict. It also could be competition. So someone could be protected from some type of competition with a Scorpio, or Scorpio is protected by someone wanting to be in competition with them. Scorpio also talks about 8th house energy, taboo things, mystical things. Someone could be protected from some type of magic. The X at the bottom, it's not going to work. It's X'd out. That was a lot. Fear is at the bottom. Oh my God, my nose. The letter K is significant. 5K. That, I don't know why, but it made me think of Coke. Coca-Cola. I think I did that from the algorithm because that's not the one I was thinking about. The letter H is significant. I was just about to say, I just counted to see what the letter H was, and it was number 8. And then we have August comes out with the number 8. And we saw 8-8 in my last reading as well. So August with the pride, the lion. Someone was prideful in August. Someone was starting to follow their intuition because it says encourages you to keep following. As it gives the energy of Maybe you were unsure or doubtful that something was going to work out. In their ego, it's like following your shadow as opposed to your intuition. But someone was being guided to follow their intuition, or they will be guided to follow their intuition in August. August 9th or August 5th could be significant. The throat chakra. Maybe someone is encouraged to have a conversation. Oh my God. I hate my nose feels like this. Someone is encouraged to have a conversation about their pride. Or maybe someone is coming out of their pride and they want to have a conversation about that, because you can't be in your pride and be following your intuition. Your intuition will test your ego all the time, especially if you're not listening to it. Especially if it deals with like dealing with people. And sometimes you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but your gut will be telling you that this is not someone that you should be involved with or hanging around. But it's like, nah, this person would never hurt you. And then those would be those cases where it'll say best friends, this best friend took out the other best friend out of jealousy. You're like, what? And it's like, yeah, you weren't following your intuition. You were more in your ego. But someone's having a conversation they had or will have in August with regards to their intuition and their pride. This could have taken place on August 9th. A, B, see your way out. Someone could be in someone's business. This is an A, B conversation. See your way out. This protection energy. Someone was escorted out of a conversation, or someone wasn't included in a conversation. Maybe someone should have been included in a conversation. ABC, see your way out. Connect with light, spirit, or your higher consciousness. Someone who is connected to the divine is protected from this energy, from this Scorpio energy, this 8th house energy. Something about how to love is significant. Someone gained a higher consciousness on how to love. Maybe someone wanted to protect a love, protect their love. The letter W is there, so there's a win with regard to someone's, not their intuition, but maybe their intuition, but a win with regard to their confidence, their courage, being able to do something, make something happen that they were possibly not able to do in the past. The letter D is significant. This KD is significant. DK is significant. DK. Is that Donna Karen? Donna or Karen could be significant. HD, TV, has high definition. Something is being seen, or something is crisp or clear. How to love. Who is that? Lil Wayne. How to love. Okay, what else do we have? Put my glasses back on. 5D. Something significant about 5D. A Pisces is significant with high definition, with seeing something crisp or clear. AB. Oh, look. AB, see your way out. And then there's D. Dismissed. Somebody was dismissed. X. Something about an X in August is significant. Or a conversation about an X. Or a conversation about Xing something out. The letter C is significant with regard to this conversation. Oh my God. A, B, and see your way out. Stop it. AB. This is see your way out. X, see your way out. Wow. So there was a conversation in August about someone seeing their way out of something. Fertility, inner growth, virtue, harmony, and peace. Someone wanted to speak from their heart about some type of harmony or peace, about someone seeing their way out, or about someone connecting to a higher consciousness. The letter S is significant. Child support could be significant. A case, C-A-S. A case. Someone wanted to talk about a case. Wanted to bring peace to a case. Something about abs. Someone could work out or have like a six-pack, a nice, a nice physique. California could be significant. San Antonio could be significant. Something about BS. Someone believes someone's inner growth is BS. They believe that their connection to the divine is BS. Number 10 is significant. Closure. This 10 is in the brown energy, which talks about your tangible world, physicality, your resources, money, stability, time, growth, bloodline, life and death, physical health, nature, plants, and animals. There's an ending. This ending is something that someone knows about. Being connected to the divine. This ending could have to do with that court case. June is significant. June 10th. Oh my God. I thought this man was in his room for the night. June 10th, June 5th, June 9th could be significant. Also, with regard to August, 59 and 95 could be significant. June is significant with regard to this WD 40. I don't know. Something is, use WD-40 to loosen things up. Something is loose. Something is loose in June. Loosey-goosey. Lubrication. I say that unless chill is on. That's interesting. Let's chill. We have success, vitality, joy, justice, happiness, and inspiration. So someone was inspired to do something in June. Maybe a Pisces was inspired to do something. A Pisces inspired someone to do something. Something to do with their happiness or their joy or the success of something. This win, this W. Someone felt like they were winning in June, or someone is going to be winning in June. Justice, court case could be significant. We have abundance, hope, prosperity, wealth, and fortune. Someone tried to X out, see your way out, X someone out of some type of abundance or wealth. Property. I said property, it says prosperity, but we saw real estate earlier. Someone tried to X someone out of some type of financial abundance, and there's a mystery around it. A mystery around a fortune or someone taking a chance. Mysticism. That's that Scorpio energy. There's a mystery around someone's harmony, around someone's peace, around someone being seen, someone seeing their way out of something or being seen out because they weren't invited. They weren't invited to the party. So that's why there's people protesting now about having to share something because they didn't want to share it before. So they damn sure don't want to share it now. Another X. Someone could be an extra small, be kind of petite. A Xerox could be significant, or something about the cross. Maybe someone is feeling the weight of bearing a cross. The letter M is significant. A miss. Oh, Christmas. Something about Christmas is significant. A mix. A mass. A mash. I don't know. A mask. M-A-S-K. Someone is wearing a mask. Someone feels like you're wearing a mask. Something, again, this says happiness, inspiration, joy, pleasure, joy, feasting, celebrations, festivity, success. There's some type of ending coming in June, or that has already happened, where there was a closure that brought a lot of success and happiness to someone, possibly this Pisces. Let's chill. Max, M-A-X. Someone's name could be Max, Maxine, Maxwell. Someone's name could be William or Williams. Peace is at the bottom. Peace. We ended with peace. And 888, we just talked about that. The balance. You're in harmony with the universe. Your thoughts and actions are also in harmony. Something in June is very significant about bringing balance to someone's happiness, the joy that they're going to be feeling. This closure that is coming. This ending that is coming. Is going to bring this peace. Didn't we say some pleasure P? We started off with pleasure P. And I was like, P is significant. We have pride out here. We have peace. Pisces. Protection. Oh, that's pretty funny. All right, what else do I see? What do I spy with my little eye? We have this conversation in August about someone following their intuition, maybe coming out of their pride with this inner growth. This conversation is, you know, I was acting like a fool, but I don't want to be a fool anymore. Something about California could be significant with travel. Someone lives in California. Someone thinks your intuition or your connection to the divine is bullshit. Someone could also think that you talking about spiritual matters in terms of spiritual warfare and shit is also bullshit. There's this pleasure, this happiness coming in June. Something about something being clear, high definition with this Pisces energy. KD. Wasn't that a song by Drake? We listened to Drake. Something about KD. 5 weeks could be significant. Someone is very protected from some type of spiritual warfare. I said California. We said Christmas is significant. Christmas is significant with a mystery or somebody's harmony or inner growth. June 10th, June 5th, June 9th, August 5th, August 9th, August 10th. 888, 111. And we had 7s earlier, and the 2s and the 3s. So someone is seeing a lot of synchronicities, a lot of different, they're getting a lot of signs from the divine. Someone could be petite, someone could work out, abs, something about a cab. Cab, this makes me think of this drink I had called a cab. Everclear could be significant. Someone having a really bad hangover is significant. But still needing to get up and do shit. Like necessity. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Something about an ending in court or an ending with regard to some type of trickery. Really like Missouri could be significant. Massachusetts could be significant. Maine, ouch, could be significant. San Antonio, something about child support or a court case or some case. Someone caught a case. That could be significant. Alright, so we follow the yellow brick road. Christmas is significant. That ARSM stuff is significant. We have WD-40, something is loosening up. Maybe something about someone's intuition or the way people see. Someone's protection and their intuition is starting to loosen up. People are starting to come around to something. Small, medium is significant or extra small. A saw. Someone's trying to cut something away. Cut away the fat. Was a wasp? No. A swarm. SMA. A swarm. Docks. I don't know where that came from. I'm starting to get really sleepy. And again, my voice is starting to do that voice thing that it does. An M and a W. Inverted. Something is inverted. Mass. M-A-S. Mass. Church is significant. Or someone could have like a mass in terms of a biopsy or some shit. I'm definitely sorry to hear that. I think that's all. A saxophone. Saks Fifth Avenue could also be significant. A wad. Someone could have a wad of spiritual energy. It made me think a wad of cash in terms of 3D, but it's spiritually. It's like this person has a wad of spiritual energy. It just oozes off them. I think Washington is significant. Dallas is significant. DC is significant. That is all I see. My eyes are starting to get heavy, so I'm about to call this one. I feel like I should give like some words of, not me giving the words. I feel like I should get a deck to pull out something encouraging. What time is it? That's one. Oh, it's 1:15. 15 could be significant. 1 could be significant. Oh, 6. June 1st could be significant. June 15th could be significant. Oh, I am something. I am everything. Oh, these locks are starting to get into an energy where, like, they're in their get on my nerves phase, in that energy where they fall in places that make me feel like I have a bug on me or some shit, and I'm in here going crazy. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Somebody's tired of something. Leanna Rhymes. If I had to live without you, how can I live without you? And it says I'm connected with number 28. We had 28 earlier too. I can't remember what the card was though. But 28 is I am connected. I have more in common with others than I realize. I seek commonality with people rather than focusing on outward differences. I am connected. Number 28, how do I live without you? Breaks down to the number 10. Oh, interesting. 24, we started with 24 with the very first deck with good luck. 24 is I am aware. When I pay attention to my surroundings, I can feel appreciation for everything. I see so much beauty in the world. Being aware means living in the present and fully experiencing my life in the here and now. I am aware. That is pretty dope. All right, I'm going to go now. Thank you for listening. Synchronicities be synchronized. Oh, well, up in here. I swear to God. I swear to God. Sorry if that offends anybody. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it all because you don't have to and you do. So I do appreciate it. How can I live without you? I don't know. Chat. It makes me think of that song 3030. Hey chat. I was about to call you hey chat. I don't know. How can I live without you? I don't know. I'm going to find out though as I go upstairs and lay in the bed with the mister and just let my eyes wander into sleepiness. Thank you, my babies. I appreciate you watching. I hope that this was helpful. If it resonates, I really do hope it was helpful. You're gonna be good. I don't know what's going on with your peoples though, but they're not gonna be in a good space. Not in a good space. All right. Thank you. Bye.